Daniel Snyder, who is there a group? Let me just look at something here. I want to make sure I actually wrote this down. There isn't a group in the world that Daniel Snyder hasn't tried to screw over. Women, his own fans. I'm going to get into that in just a second. Other teams' fans, the league. I mean, you name it. Daniel Snyder is a blank show. Daniel Snyder, I got 2 words for him, my backside. Just a horrible person. I'm not even saying I've met the man. I don't think, I know what he kind of looks like, but I don't think I know anybody that might know him through knowing him. But this dude is the worst. I mean, the worst. I'm opening my big eyes right now. I want to get a head tuck. You know what I mean? Like, get a head tuck. That'd be better. My eyes don't open. A head tuck would be good. But Daniel Snyder, if I were Daniel Snyder, I don't know what I would do, because he is awful to everyone. And when I say everyone, I mean everyone. Let me tell you the latest. Listen to this. So his Commodores, they took $5 million, which, I don't know, is that a lot to him? Is that a lot to the Commanders or whatever the hell they're called? Is it a ton? Is it a little? I don't know. But it's still $5 million that isn't him. He took $5 million in security deposits on tickets from his own fans and didn't refund them. His own fans. He didn't refund them. This is not me saying this. This is not some slap writer at the Indy Star or the USA Today writer. This is Congress. He is such an awful, freaking, ridiculous, freaking human being that he's in front of Congress with this. He concealed this. How, you ask? 2 sets of books. The man had 2 sets of books. That's timeless. That's what they used to say going back to Mayor Richard Hatcher and Gary. That's what I was always told about him. He had 2 sets of books, one for showing and one for going. Hey, feds, come in. Here's my books. What's the problem? That's for showing. The one for going is Lake House up in Lake Michigan. I don't know if it's true or not, but I know that's what they always said. So now Daniel Snyder's owning a team, and he's in front of Congress for failing to refund his own team security deposit, failing to revenue share. So now he's blanked off the other owners, because you're supposed to give everybody a little bit, and they put it in a big pie. So whatever let's say mine is $10 million, I'm supposed to give, part of my revenue to the greater good of the league. He didn't do it. Or if he did it, he did a percentage of what he was supposed to do. And then he just flat out apparently stole $5 million from 2,000 customers. And this dude's the worst. He's the worst. And then let's go through, the investigation into the treatment of women. Just a crazy insanity. Hey, look, I'm not for saying he's got to be out as an owner. He got to be out of society. He got to go to jail at some point. This dude is awful. And the more you read about him, the more you go, what? So if you are a person in D.C. right now, how do you get your money back? Oh, man. I always say this, and this applies to me. It's always the same people. I could close my eyes, fall asleep, wake up in 6 months, and there'll be another Daniel Snyder deal. There will. Going back to the NBA playoffs, I can close my eyes. Minnesota moves on. Patrick Beverley's on the team. There'll be a fracas, which is a great word. I'm in a fracas. What happened tonight, son? I was in a fracas. Patrick Beverley will be in a fracas. What are you doing tonight, Patrick? I'll go get in a fracas. Daniel Snyder. God. Can you imagine? Like at some point, if you're like, last thing, I live by the mirror. Like I think 3 o'clock till 4 o'clock in the morning is like my I don't know the right word, my conscious time. Like no matter what I do, I think I've done something wrong. I live by the mirror. I live by being able to look myself in the mirror. And regardless of what the media says, that's what I do. But can you imagine if you had to look yourself in the mirror and you know you stole $5 million from 2,000 of your customers? You know you've done all these things. How do you live with yourself? I don't get it. I mean, Google me. I'm a bad guy, but hey, that's just media talk. My conscience is strong, man. I'm telling you. I don't know how Daniel Snyder does it. In fact, there's a little bit of envy that he can be this rotten of a human being and just carry on. Just carry on. Like, I think guys like Epstein are sick. Like, mass murderers are sick. Rapists are sick. So, in a lot of cases, you know, you just go, man, that's a sickness. In Daniel Snyder's, it's just unethical. It's just like, what are you doing? And then you just go about your business of screwing more people. You have to make a conscious effort to screw people like Snyder has. Man.